Hey y'all, I'm Mandy and this is Mandy in the Making. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Winter Dinners. I'm going to share 3 really great meals with you. For our first night, I've already got green beans going on the stovetop. If you've never seen my green bean green bean recipe, I'm going to leave it linked below. It is one of my top recipes from my channel, so if you haven't tried it yet, you totally need to. But tonight, the star of the show is not our green beans. Maybe it's the co-star. But we're gonna be trying a new casserole. It is a French onion beef casserole. To get started, I've got my oven preheating to 350. And then I also need to go ahead and cook our egg noodles. We need 10 ounces of egg noodles. This is a 1 pound bag, so we're not gonna use the whole thing. I've got some water heating up on the stove. We're just gonna cook these according to package directions. So we're just gonna let these boil for 7 to 8 minutes.
What's this thing?
It's a little contraption.
Oh, look at you being all fancy.
Yeah, there we go. You ready?
I'm ready. Right. Show me what you're working with. Look at that.
Ain't that fancy?
That is. I like it.
Now I've got this large skillet. I'm gonna heat it to about medium high. We're just gonna leave these just sitting to the side until we need them. We'll be adding them to our skillet over here in just a few minutes. Okay, I'm gonna add 1 pound of lean ground beef to our skillet. The recipe doesn't call for it, but y'all already know. I'm gonna add some garlic. I'm also gonna add in some black pepper. We don't need to add salt because of the other ingredients that we're adding. They're already pretty salty. I drained off my excess grease. I'm gonna add in 2 cans of cream of mushroom soup. I'm gonna turn my heat down as well. Actually, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn it off. I'm gonna add this entire 15-ounce jar of French onion dip. This is where that saltiness is coming in. Steven just mentioned something that I'm not mad at. How about that? I don't wanna add too much. Now let's add in our egg noodles. Let's just combine all of this together and then we'll put it in our casserole dish and it'll go in the oven. This reminds me of a hamburger helper.
Makes a great meal.
I've got this 9x13 dish. I'm gonna spray it. And I'm gonna get Steven to dump this in. I can't do this, like it's gonna hurt my wrist, so.
Okay.
Hold please. You came in to save the day.
Man, this thing is heavy.
I told you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
The finishing touch is going to be French fried onions on top.
Yum.
This is going in a 350-degree oven for 25 to 30 minutes.
Is this the casserole?
It is a casserole, yes.
Okay. I just couldn't remember if we called it a casserole.
Yeah, it's a French onion beef casserole.
French onion beef casserole.
It's homemade hamburger helper.
It smells delicious, yes.
It does smell really good.
It smells really good. I'm ready to get some of this. Mm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Oh, man, the cream. Mm-hmm. All that cream. Mm-hmm. Ooh, a little spice now from the red pepper flavor put in. Not too much, just a little kick there. So you got the creaminess and then the soft texture of the noodles. And then you get the crunch.
Oh, yeah. Of the French fried onions.
French onions,
yeah.
Yes. Very nice flavors. The onion flavor really comes out.
Yeah.
And then that rich flavor of the mushroom. Tremendous.
I'm so glad you like it.
Mmm.
Better than hamburger helper.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And then we already know we love our green beans.
Oh, yeah.
They are the best. Okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. I'll be right back.
And green beans are special.
They are special.
I mean, they just make everything
I know. They complete any meal.
awesome.
And they like take any meal over the top. But y'all, this right here is delicious. I'm gonna be real honest, I was nervous about it because I was scared it's gonna be too rich with all of that French onion dip in there, but it's not.
It's not.
And it's got just that little bit of heat from us adding the crushed red pepper. That was a good touch, Steven. Good touch. Good touch. All right, y'all should definitely try this one. Okay, y'all, it is time for our second meal. Tonight, it is so easy. It's almost comical how easy it is. Tonight, we are having hot Italian sub sliders. But before we get into tonight's dinner, which is gonna be fabulous, I know, I wanted to introduce you to my friend Brittany. Brittany has the YouTube channel Brittany K, and she does a lot of different things over there, mostly budget grocery hauls. So if that's something you're interested in, and I feel like we are all interested in that right now with inflation like it is, she goes to Aldi a lot. She does also share meal planning and cooking over there too. So today she's going to be doing a what's for dinner type video as well. So be sure to go check her out. I met her on Instagram and followed her there for a while and then didn't even realize that she had a YouTube channel at first. I love how you can meet different people all over social media and then kind of discover them in other places in social media as well. But she's over on Instagram. I love watching her stories. They are currently renovating a home that they just purchased. They are living in their RV. They've been living in an RV for a while they're doing that. And it's just really cool to see the process of all of that. So if you want to follow her, I'll have all of her stuff linked below as well as her video from today. Go over and tell her that I sent you, and I know you'll want to stick around and subscribe to her channel. Let's make some Italian sub sliders. These are going to be so simple. I love that you can throw this together really quick. My guys love, I don't know if y'all know what Firehouse Subs is. I'm not as big on hot sandwiches as they are. They love hot sandwiches. Anytime they're gonna go to dinner without me, they end up at Firehouse Subs because they love their hot Italian subs. So we're gonna recreate that as best as I can here at home today. To get started, I am preheating the oven to 350. I mean, there's not really much that we have to do, and I don't have a particular recipe that I'm really following. I'm just using all like Italian meats. I've got some salami. This right here came from Aldi. It is this. It's got the pepper salami. I don't even know how to say the other things. That's what's in that. Got some ham, which I bought more ham than this, but the boys have been eating sandwiches this week. Provolone cheese. We're gonna make a butter concoction to go at the base of this and on top. So let's do it. I'm gonna start by melting this butter. Now I'm gonna take these Hawaiian rolls and just cut them in half. I love this bread knife. Let's take the tops off. To my melted butter, that was about a half a stick of butter, I'm gonna add in some Dijon mustard. You don't have to do this if you don't prefer Dijon mustard, but we really love the flavor of it, especially when it's mixed with butter. I added maybe a teaspoon and a half. Stir that around. And now you could just add some Italian seasoning if you wanted to, but I have this steakhouse seasoning. It's an herb and garlic. It's Mr. Sticks. I have it on hand, and so I'm just gonna use it because we really have been enjoying this seasoning. And I feel like it'll be a good addition. So if you don't have this, just use Italian. I added maybe a teaspoon and a half of that. Now I have the bottom of my rolls on some aluminum foil sitting on top of a baking sheet. I'm gonna take this little brush and just brush the bottom with this butter and Dijon mustard. We'll put some more on the top as well. So I'm not doing a ton on the bottom. I want more on top. Now you just start layering on all of your meats. So I don't even know what all of this meat is. I don't know how to say it, but I know that we like it. That's the important thing, right? I bought this meat not a week ago, but way earlier this week. And my guys have been asking every single day, can I have some of this? What about this? Can I eat some of this? They love just snacking on deli meat. So it's been a little bit of a torture thing for them this week. They've been wanting to eat all of this and I've told them no. Now we're just gonna top all of the meat with some provolone cheese. Use whatever cheese you like. Okay, now I'm gonna add in some these are not roasted red peppers. Oh my word, we got a stem. I'm gonna add in some banana peppers. I was gonna have roasted red peppers on this as well, but we were out of them. I thought we had plenty, but apparently we've gone through them. We love banana peppers. Add whatever you want. Roasted red peppers would have been great too. Now let's put the lids on, or the tops on. There we go. And now we're gonna take the rest of our butter, Dijon mustard mixture, and just put it all over the top. You'll notice, I think you can see it, that I kind of folded up the sides of my aluminum foil. That's so that it doesn't make a huge mess. I made like an aluminum foil boat basically to put this in. Kind of brush it on the sides as well. Okay, now you can kind of see that I folded up the sides here. I'm gonna get another piece of aluminum foil and put it over top. Okay, these are going in the oven at 350 for about 25 minutes. Okay, full disclosure, today I'm making this at lunchtime, so, oh, we didn't show it close up.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
That was good. It smells good.
All right, I'm gonna let him taste and I'm gonna cut me one.
Mmm. Wow. The pop of the yellow pepper. Wow. That's the first thing you get when you put it in your mouth, and then after you start, the rest of it just comes in, just enhances the flavor of that. I love the herbs on top here. The meat that you selected is absolutely perfect. It goes really well. Cheese melted all in there.
So the stuff on top is the steakhouse seasoning, the Mr. Sticks, in with butter, and I also put Dijon mustard in with it too.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and Cole has already had some and he said it was amazing. So yeah, this is a huge hit. And I mean, you can change this up however you want to.
Sliders are so fun too. Finger foods.
Okay, y'all, it is our third meal of the week, and y'all know what that means. It is Subbie Supper night. Today's Subbie Supper comes from Rose, and it is a twist on taco soup. She has labeled it as Southwest Tex Mex Chili. It has been cooking all day in our crock pot, which is right here. It smells heavenly. I'm gonna take you back in time, obviously, and show you how I made it. But first, let me tell you a little bit about Rose. Rose said that she has been married for 18 years to her knight in shining armor, that he is everything she ever prayed for. 12 years ago, she suffered from a hemorrhagic stroke. She was 45 at the time, and she spent 3 months in a nursing home learning how to walk again. She said she wasn't supposed to get better. She wasn't supposed to be able to go home, but God took care of her. She said that learning to cook one-handed has been an adventure, but she really loves it because she loved cooking before her stroke and she still loves to cook today. She says she likes creating her own recipes and then making modifications to ones to make it her own, like the one she did today. So thank you, Rose, for sending this in. We love taco soup, but y'all, this taco soup is like next level, and it's not even called taco soup. Now it's Southwest Tex Mex Chili. It smells amazing and we are ready to eat. But let me take you back in time and show you how to make this. I made it this morning and it's been cooking all day. Y'all, it made so much too. We're gonna have chili coming out of our ears. Okay, I've got my large skillet heated to medium-high heat. I'm gonna add in 1 pound of ground beef. And I'm gonna add in some chorizo sausage. I did remove the casing. This is about a pound. Now, she mentioned that you want to use a pound of ground pork as well. I could not find it at any of my grocery stores. So do any combination of meats that you feel comfortable with. So she only does half a pound of chorizo, but I'm gonna do a full pound since I don't have the ground pork. And along with our meat, we're gonna add in 2 cups of diced onion. I just did a really large onion. Okay, so all of my meat is cooked. I did drain off all of the fat, and now I'm gonna add in some taco seasoning. I make my own taco seasoning, but if you don't make your own, it's just 1 pack of taco seasoning. I'm gonna use about 2 to 3 tablespoons. I'm just gonna stir this to combine, and then we're gonna go over to the crock pot and add everything in. Okay, to my large crock pot, I have added all of our meat. We're gonna add in 2 cans of pinto beans. I did not drain these. You could do 1 large 28-ounce can if that's easier. I'm just using what I had on hand. We're gonna do 1 can of chili beans. Again, I did not drain these. We're gonna use 1 can of Rotel. Mine is just the regular Rotel. She did say to use the lime and cilantro kind, and I would have if I could have found it in my grocery store, but I couldn't. Okay, you can use 1 28-ounce can of diced tomatoes. I am just gonna use 2 cans of diced tomatoes that I have on hand. One is the regular and one is the petite diced. I'm also going to put in a can of red enchilada sauce. She said a can of beef broth, so about 14 ounces or so a little over a cup. Something I was very glad I could find was this. She said the picked sweet Mexican street corn. So this is in 18-ounce container and it's frozen. We're gonna add that in. Let's stir all of that around. Now something I found pretty interesting is that she adds 2 to 3 tablespoons just to taste of brown sugar. And if you've been around, you know I add brown sugar to my green beans, so it shouldn't be that odd, but I'm gonna add in a couple of tablespoons, I guess. I did probably about 2 tablespoons. We're gonna go with 3. Let's stir that in. This makes a lot of soup. She did mention that it's even better on the second day, which most soups are. Oh my goodness, this looks and smells amazing, that chorizo. Ugh. Okay, let's put the lid on this. I'm just kidding. I totally forgot I had drained and rinsed this can of black beans. So let's add that in too. There we go. Now let's put the lid on it. Okay, she said to do it on high for 4 to 6 hours. So we're probably gonna do about 5 hours on high. And mine tends to cook a little hot, like extra hot. So I may come in here halfway through and just turn it down to low.
Spicy chili, whatever this is. This looks amazing though.
It does look good.
Loaded with spices and all kinds of flavors that I know it's got chorizo in there, so.
Yeah, he was super excited this morning when I was cooking the chorizo.
Yeah, definitely got the chorizo.
Yeah?
Oh man, yeah. Lots of flavor that chorizo adds in there.
Oh, yeah. So compare it to taco soup. There is no comparison. Okay.
It's much better than that.
Really?
Oh yeah.
And we love that taco soup recipe.
The tortilla chips was a nice touch.
Okay, good.
Sour cream. Really good.
Well, I'm excited.
Yeah, you're gonna like it.
These are from Aldi. These are sparkling water cherry lime. I always get a question or two about what it is we're drinking. All right, I'm gonna give it a try. Cole, are you enjoying it? All right. He's very much enjoying it. I almost forgot to come back on here and tell y'all what I thought. This is so good. Ma'am. You're very vocal. We did not add any cheese. I know, it's a shame. This is so much better than taco soup. It has so much more flavor. We really love this. So thank you, Rose, for submitting this. He's on bowl number 2.
Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this week's dinners. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you did. That really does help out my channel. It also helps out my channel if you click that subscribe button. So if you like this type of content and you want to see more of it, there's going to be plenty more of it. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button before you leave. Don't forget to go check out Brittany's video. I've got it linked below. You will love her. Thanks, y'all, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have another winter dinners where I share... Ugh. It's okay. I got this. I can do it.
Gracie, what do you think about that intro? What was that?
She said I could do it better.
Gracie,
Look at that.
what do you think about that intro, Grace? Yeah.
Ma'am. The noodles. Boy, the noodles. Remember that?
Boy, didn't you do
Boy,
this?
the noodles. Okay, ready?
Yep. Oh. Sorry.
Try that again.
All right.
Gracie, it's not cheese.
I don't have cheese, sweetheart.
I don't have cheese, sweetie. Nope, I don't. I'm so sorry.
Here, sweetie.
Sitting to the side. We'll add them to... He makes fun of me, but when the camera gets on him, he cannot say 2 words. So I don't want to hear it. Okay, you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Come over here. I'm gonna start by belting this. Belting? Am I gonna belt it? Nope. Today's Subbie supper Subbie supper. Hard to say. To my large crock pot, I'm gonna add all of our meat and fog up the camera.